The Google Drive was mad helpful. Glad you included that. Yeah, I had to include the Google Drive because if I didn't include the Google Drive, a video wouldn't have been enough. So, right. Oh yeah. I'm moving past it now. Back to regular content, baby. Can we get some hype and chat for regular content? The worst part about it is now we have to rebuild. So many people have lost trust with me because of this, and that's if you guys my first video regarding criticisms, I put that short video out there because a lot of people were hurt real fast because Primink's video, it's reached over 250,000 people. And the people that watch that video think I'm this thing. But if you watch the video, you can see that each part that Primink talked about in that video was already talked about in videos that I've done over the past 2 years when those dramas happened. So he went back and he talked about every drama, about the things that I wasn't talking. I didn't say the names of those people, trying to protect those people from getting hate because I knew that they might have been, people just do those things. I didn't want to give them any attention. So it's crazy. And there's still people that are like, you're lying. And I'm like, tell me what I'm lying about. Cause I don't lie in general. I mean, you got to understand when somebody says they don't lie and you think that's impossible that they don't lie, to give you a little bit of insight about me is in about 2012, I decided to turn my life around because I come from a very bad, a very abusive childhood. So I tried to turn my whole life around in 2012. I wanted to be different. I wanted to be better for my future generations and my children. So I started reading books and studying compassion and trying to just learn the stuff that I didn't learn from my parents. And I just wanted to be the best person that I could be. I made a lot of mistakes on the way, for sure. But by the time I hit YouTube, I was already started YouTube. How old was I when I started YouTube? I was like 27 when I started YouTube. And I did it with the things that I focused on, values. You don't become good by trying to be good. You become good by focusing on the good that's already within you. And people wanted me, before I made my video showing evidence, people wanted me to own up and take accountability. And then I seen some things that I needed to take accountability for, such as not understanding the people that I was interviewing or not understanding who the people were that I was collaborating with. So those are legitimate criticisms. But all the other things, the racist tweets, making money off of suicide, taking advantage of mentally ill people, the things that were in that video, those just were not true. Those were false. Those were misinformation and complete dishonesty. And that's why I made the video addressing all situations. And people, at first, people wanted me to take accountability for tweets. And I told people I didn't make those tweets. And I understand why they didn't believe me when I first said it, because how many people have had said racist tweets in the past that said that they didn't put them out. And then eventually they said, okay, yeah, I did that. I was young and stupid. But in this situation, and this one time on the internet, I really didn't. And I proved it, and I had to put it out there. So it's, yeah, taking accountability. You have to take accountability for things that you've done. But if I didn't do those things, I could not take accountability for those things that I did not do, because that would be lying. And here's the thing. At the end of the day, yeah, I handled this the best I could. This was a bizarre situation that I could have never seen it coming. I kind of knew, but that's why I kept all receipts, but it was crazy. And now, see, I blew up. What are your regrets about this whole drama? My regrets are, uh, I've been too forgiving of people that have done me wrong, such as Marcy. I forgave Marcy over and over again. I kept letting Marcy do bad things to me. I knew he was doing bad things to other people, and I kept trying to help him. I kept trying to get him to see a better way, and in the end, it burnt me. He turned on me and manipulated people into thinking that I was a bad person. And if anything, I've learned that in order to protect my community, to protect my livelihood, I have to separate myself from people like that. Grandpasta Reed says, do you think this will impact what type of content you make in the future as far as topics and genre videos? Yes, absolutely. Because I don't think I'm going to go forward into like exposed videos, exposing people without very, 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 very a lot of just a lot of research. Because what happened to me, cancel culture is awful, guys. I couldn't even say that I was a victim, because people would say you're lying and you're playing the victim. Not every person that's a victim is lying. And it was awful. It impacted me both professionally and personally. People stopped talking to my father at work because they watched my videos, and that hurt. That's what hurt the most. People were sharing Primink's video around my hometown. I was ashamed to go outside, and I knew that I wasn't any of these things that people were saying I was. It was bad. So yeah, it's going to change the type of content that I make, because if anything, there's going to be much, much more research. And now that I know how to make Google Drives, I will make Google Drives probably on big videos like that, showing you guys all the evidence. And I'm going to make sure that there are two sides, even more now than ever, because evidence can seem condemning, but a lot of things can be fabricated. Yes, I released my own Google Drive with hundreds of pieces of evidence over the past 2 years of receipts that I've kept. Yeah, it was bad. There are some people that are abusing their platform and using it for gain. And I feel like still the purpose and mission of my channel still stays true, to seek the truth out and stop people from abusing the platform. Yeah, we'll get through this. There are people that's already starting to subscribe. People are already coming back and apologizing, and I don't take offense. I understood, because let's be honest, Primink put that video together and it was good. That video was good. I was like, wow, he had me convinced that I was a horrible person. He literally did. I have blocked Primink off of all my social media, my YouTube channel. I don't want anything to, I want to separate myself from that and him. I don't want to have anything to do with him, because I gave him the opportunity before he dropped his video to have the receipts and all information, but he decided that my side didn't matter, it was not worth considering. You know, the first time I hit 100K, I didn't even get to celebrate it or enjoy it, because people started attacking me as soon as I got the check mark, as soon as I got it. So now, we get it again, we're gonna celebrate, because everything that I put out and talked about and exposed, and I've never done. I'm That's it, and I just gotta learn. I've learned now that I have to close doors and create boundaries. Who stood by you? Many creators left you to die. Any thought on that? You know, it hurt a lot. People that I thought was my friends, they just kind of just dipped. You know, there was only like 2 or 3 people that didn't dip on me. And I really appreciate those people that stuck by me, and I really appreciate all the subscribers that believed in who I was. Who stuck by you creator-wise? I don't wanna disclose names. My Discord mods weathered the storm. Yes, they did. Discord mods stuck by me. Because they've been with me since, like, I started, so they knew I wasn't those things. Anybody that's been, here since the beginning knows that I was not those things anyways, so it was really only the new people that came in. What are you doing? Do you have tips for new YouTubers? Keep your receipts. Try not to, don't be too trusting. Not everyone has your best interests at heart.
Did you fucking hear that? Did you fucking hear that? Boy, I'ma dox you. Dox you. Dox you.